Before I sit down, let me also extend my word of congratulations to Baba, Raila Amolo Odinga, and what they did with His Excellency William Ruto to decide that Kenya belongs to all of us. Let us reason together. We have got a lot of problems in this country, but we also have got a lot of opportunities in this country. We should not be divided. Issues that divide us can be discussed. People can talk to each other. And they have shown that by postponing the mandamanos, which were supposed to be there on Monday, by saying, come and let us reason together. So I also want to urge the leaders, those of us who are both in Azimio and the other side of Kenya Kwanza, please let us support our leaders in this good gesture they have shown to bring the country together so that we have amicable solutions to some of the problems that are bedeviling us. We need to reform our electoral process, we agree. We need to look at our economy so that the cost of living for most Kenyans is bearable. We need to do that. Because those of us who are here, we are aware of thousands of our children who are struggling at home because they cannot afford school fees. We are also aware of vulnerable families that cannot feed themselves. That's why as governments, we are also struggling to come up with school feeding programs. So I just want to urge that that gesture that we saw on Sunday, I want to say, let us come in, support it. Let us see how we solve the problems of this country together so that Kenya can be a great country. This is the only country that God has given us, and let us not try to think that you can isolate any other Kenyan in this country. All Kenyans belong to Kenya. The resources of Kenya must be used to solve problems for all Kenyans. Instead of thinking that whoever thinks that he has won, that is exclusively for you. It can't work. In a country where in our elections we are almost divided 50-50, it means that we must reason together. That is what I want to add.
We know the issues that have been raised in the past, but we want to really appreciate His Excellency the President, William Ruto, and His Excellency Raila Amolo Odinga for the conversations that they told the nation. They said that let us give this conversation, this dialogue a chance. So we want to hope that as this dialogue begins, it begins with clean hands, it begins in good faith, so that all the issues that have been raised by us in the Azimio side and the issues that Kenya Kwanza side may have can be put on the table, discussed openly, discussed with an open mind, discussed with honesty, so that we can be sure that after this process, we will have a lasting solution to our electoral system, to issues of the cost of living, and the issues that have bedeviled us as a nation this far. So we remain hopeful that this process will bear fruit.